Welcome back everyone to Pikmin. In the last episode, we took down the Armored Cannon Beetle and at least one out of the 3 Snagrets in the Forest of Hope. Today, day 9, we're taking our first step into the distant spring and see what awaits us. I already spotted something in that image that I'm not a fan of, so this is going to be fun. The distant spring, in my opinion, is the hardest stage in the game. This is one reason I wanted to clear the other 3 first, so I had plenty of time to go at it. Also, I just want to say that the world record number of days, I believe, is actually 6 days. You can that means someone, whoever it was that was, this was for a 100% run, which means someone was able to spend 1 day in each of the 4 areas, 1 day going back to the impact site because you have to, and then 1 day in the final area. And the final area is a doozy. It's not hard, it's just time consuming. Before we go and take care of the thing, we're going to see a few new enemies today. Not least of which is this guy. The yellow Wollywog, or Wollyhop. Basically the same thing as a regular Wollyhop, just yellow. More defense, more health. Absolute jerk. Like, you know that an enemy is rough when they do the same basic thing, and the only real difference is it has more health. Yeah, all the enemies in this particular area share a theme of being tougher versions of regular enemies. There are some unique monsters though. Excellent. So yeah, one of my weaknesses is because this area is packed with dangerous enemies, so unfortunately I do have a tendency to lose a lot of Pikmin in this area. I was trying to... Right, 99 out of 100, that's because one of them's all the way over there. So this guy is a spotty bull bear. Basically, he's a bulbob with a much bigger mouth and a much meaner appetite. I found my massage machine. I believe this is actually another optional pad. I don't remember what the optional pad for this stage is, and I think it's this one. But I'm not 100% certain. Similar to the spring in the Forest Navel, the Pikmin refuse to carry... Yeah, the Pikmin refuse to carry it through the water. Okay, now if a corpse is already in the water, they will carry it through the water. But if it's on land, they absolutely refuse to get their spoils wet. I don't specifically need to bring the bull bear back. It's more of a habit at this point to get something like that brought back. But they should be able to make pretty decent progress with the bridge, and that one guy is off. Jesus, dude. You see that? He laughs in the face of danger, clearly. That other Wollywog's just like, yeah, you keep walking, punk. Anyway. Unfortunately, because all of my Pikmin are either carrying things or working on this bridge, I can't really do anything until the bridge is complete. I might speed this part up. But, So, what are you guys up to? I've been trying to get everyone on I'm part of a Discord group, a private one, and I've been trying to get them to stream some Jackbox Party because I'm a massive fan of the Jackbox Party games. I think they're such a clever idea. Oh, of course you did, Alma. Of course you did. And I just think if you, because Jackbox Party games are the kind of games where you need more than one person. You can play, for example, You Don't Know Jack by yourself, but it's not as fun. It just isn't. I'm trying to figure out what order to do this in. There's one part I can get straight away. I'm thinking maybe just whilst I've got all my blue Pikmin here, I might take care of the part right at the back, but the part right at the back is also going to require me to clear out everything that's on land first. In fact, I can get rid of the Wollywogs. And I did say I was going to go after the super boss today, so I think I probably... Should I do that today or tomorrow? Actually, if we're killing enemies anyway, I might as well get rid of... See, what I was going to do originally was not go back to the impact site and kill the super boss instead, but that is way riskier than what I ended up doing, so... See how we do first. I want to know how much time I'll have left. You can't see from here. Obviously, you can't see it, but on my computer, there's my recording software, and it has when it's recording, there's a red button that you press to record, and it lights up. And if, but it also lights up when the mouse is over it, which isn't a problem. But it just means because when I hit record, I leave my mouse over it, and it just panicked me for a second there because I was thinking, oh no, have I not done this? No! These are what this and that right there is why nobody likes Wollywogs. Because I was fighting him perfectly, and then he decided to leap forward for seemingly no reason, and he killed a dude. He's killed two dudes. How's he killed two? I know I accidentally threw one under him. How did he get the other one though? Unless I've lost two somewhere along the way and didn't realise. You know what? I'm gonna grab the pellets because your body just ain't worth the time. That's right, I just gave a Wollywog the worst insult ever. You don't even get to be a Pikmin. Right. You guys are on your way back. Starting to think maybe not bothering with the super boss, but at the same time I kinda wanna. Wait, what? Why are you here? Oh, don't freaking tell me. Hello. Yeah, so that thing there is it's called a puffy blowhog. Yeah. And the puffy blowhog's main job is to piss me the fuck off. I shouldn't swear because I'm doing this partially because I think my little sister wouldn't mind watching me play Pikmin for a bit. But yeah, those things hack me right off. And it's very, very rare that I'll say something like that. Anyway, we're going to put the blues away. This guy's a jerk. So what? He doesn't attack Pikmin per se. What he'll do is he will blow Pikmin away with his breath. And as he's doing that, he'll and when he's doing that, he'll just he'll blow them away, which again doesn't actually kill them. But what it does do is it can sometimes knock them into other enemies, or it'll knock them into other... Sorry, don't mean to keep getting distracted. It'll knock them into other enemies, but it'll also just knock them into the water and stuff like that. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, I get it. The snitch bug. See how far he blows them. It's not uncommon for reds to be in the water because of that. He has insane range. But he also gets lost when he's had enough. His programming says to run away from Olimar, which, as you can no doubt imagine, makes taking this guy down more of a hassle than it really should be. He's not difficult, it's just, like I say, he can cause Pikmin to die. Not even from his own attacks, from other enemies' attacks. It's really annoying. Right, I might as well get the guy. Because I think one of the... yeah. So the thing that was flying around when I came back to base was called a excuse me. A swooping snitch bug. And the swooping snitch bug, as the name implies, doesn't actually kill Pikmin. It grabs them, and then it plants them in the ground. Now, there are certain areas where Pikmin cannot be buried. For example, those wooden bridges we occasionally build. Pikmin can't actually be buried in them. They're solid objects. So what he does is, he'll fly out and he'll grab them and he'll go over one of these bridges. And then rather than the Pikmin being buried in the bridge, what will instead happen is that the Pikmin dies, basically. It'll either stand on the bridge and thus get attacked by other enemies, or it'll because sometimes you can throw reds in the water, for example, which is also very annoying. This is why I don't really plan this level out, because there's so many enemies that are just out to annoy you more than anything else. Is that... No, that's not the way to the bridge. The super boss is probably going to be something I miss, or I'll do it in the next episode. You have to beat him before day 11, I think it is. And again, I've got enough Pikmin. I don't care about the Wollywog, or the Wollyhopper, or anything else for that matter. Right, 6 little bomb boys. Here we go. My dad's a big fan of Bombay Sapphire Gin. I don't know why I thought that was relevant to this. Though according to the one other person I know of who knows that, apparently he turns nasty when he's been drinking it, so I don't know if that's necessarily something we should encourage. But then again, the person who said that to me was also a twat, so who knows. Maybe I shouldn't judge. So yeah, you see there. Sometimes for seemingly no reason, Pikmin just freak out at the sight of a bomb even though they're carrying one and they come running back. Come here. This is the one other thing I do not like about Pikmin, is that sometimes the controls will just screw you for no reason. It's really annoying. I'm sorry for blasting through my nose. I had a sneezing fit between recordings. In fact, I had a sneezing fit just before this one. Actually, no. Whilst I'm thinking about it. Even if I lose a ton of Pikmin, I actually would have to get a full-on extinction level event for this to now be an issue. I don't have time to get any more parts, because I know where they all are. I've done this level dozens of times. In fact, I'll show you. I haven't shown you the map yet. So this is the starting area. This beach over here is where we got the first part, the massage machine. This one's the one I was mentioning earlier that's easy to get, so I'm not too worried about it. That we can get anytime. This one right down at the end, I want to say that's the optional part. Excuse me. But I also think that's going to be one of the trickier ones. In fact, I'm probably going to make that my first job in tomorrow to go get that one. A lot of this is just prep work. Once I've got one of these walls down, the rest of the parts are really easy to get. It's just these two at the back, if I get them now, they're going to try and bring them through this wall here, and there's a bunch of and there's more of those bull bobs. And I really don't want to... Sorry, not bull bobs, bull bears. And I really don't want to screw with them if I can help it. I thought it was alive. I remember them saying that the spots on a bull bear will undulate, and I don't see that here. Oh no, wait, now I see it. See what I mean? Creepy. But yeah, there are 3 puffy blowhogs in Pikmin in Pikmin's main adventure. 2 of them, one of them was found right by base, as you saw earlier, the one I killed. The one is that one part that's in the water. That's being eaten, but that's being eaten by another one. And then, as you can see, there's another one of these horrible little gits over here. The ideal is to clear out all the enemies and then go after all the parts, but I'm gonna struggle to get anything else done now. One of the parts over here is actually really fiddly to deal with, so I might just focus. Get that going back. In fact, I'll get both of those going back, because that's 10 free Pikmin right there. See? Not gonna get those. There's a Wollywhop right over here that I'm gonna take out, just so I've got that done. I'm also gonna throw a few Pikmin over there just to set that off. That bridge does not have to be done today, but it would be nice if we could get half it done. You have to. It's one of the few bridges where you have to complete it from both sides. That's what I get for being stupid. Right, okay. Excuse me. Yeah, this house is really dusty. Hence sometimes I snort or sneeze during a recording. I don't mean to. Not really anything anyone could... Well, I mean, I suppose I could polish once in a while, but not really anything... Wait. Why is there suddenly 78? Did I just lose some Pikmin? Oh, I better not have just lost some Pikmin for no good reason. There are 2 reasons I don't like leaving Pikmin behind at the end of the day. One, obviously, it's a complete waste of Pikmin. Those Pikmin died for no reason. Excuse me. The other side to it is this cutscene right here, because if you... Pikmin come running back into the camp and then they get eaten by whatever's waiting for them. And this particular cutscene is a little on the gruesome side, really. There's no blood, it's just... Ugh. The way those shearwigs and sheargrubs eat Pikmin is a little gross to watch. 9 more parts, and guess where they all are? Well, 8 of them anyway. Right then guys, thank you very much for joining me for day 9 of our Pikmin adventure. I hope to see you again tomorrow for part 10, where hopefully we'll be clearing out a lot of at least half of the distant spring. Alright, so until then, talk to you later. Bye bye.